Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Ali. So today I'm going to be talking about my sample pack from the house of Sylvaine Delacourte. Sylvaine Delacourte is a master perfumer. She's done a lot of amazing fragrances in the past, worked for some huge houses as well. Eventually she branched off and did her own fragrance line, which is the Sylvaine Delacourte line, and I bought all three of their sample packs and I'm going to be going through all three. But I'm only going to be talking about the vanilla one for this video because I thought like if I did all three, it would be way too long of a video because yeah, that's a lot of fragrances. So I'm going to break it down into three different videos. And the first one I'm going to talk about is their vanilla pack, or I should say her vanilla pack, which is really, really nice. When you order them, there are, how many are there? 5 fragrances, which are the 5 that she has in her vanilla line. You've got Valkyrie, Vanille, Vanille, Vangelis, and Virgil. And each one is a really interesting, unique vanilla fragrance, and I really do like it. So all 5 of these revolve around vanilla in some way or another, and we're gonna get into it by talking about Valkyrie first. So I'm gonna give it a spray. This is a really interesting one. So you've got lime, basil, mint. You've got vanilla, sandalwood, and bitter orange. It's actually very pretty. It's sort of citrusy with a slight herbaliness to it. It's refreshing. It's a little bitter from that bitter orange, which is really unique and interesting. And all throughout the fragrance, you've got this really beautiful vanilla as well. So it's a vanilla that's sort of amped up by the lime, the basil, and the bitter orange, because that's what I get the most, aside from the vanilla. There's a slight woodiness to it because of the sandalwood. It's a pretty straightforward vanilla fragrance. This is really, really nice. As it starts drying down, I'm getting more of that mint and basil. The lime is still there, but I'm getting a lot more mint and basil with the bitterness of the orange and the vanilla. All throughout the wear, you will always get the vanilla, but this is what I pick up the most from Valkyrie. And it's a really interesting one, totally unisex. Anybody could rock this one. It's really, really nice. And I really do enjoy that one. The next one that we're gonna talk about is Vanille. And this is really, really pretty. It's got mandarin, osmanthus, orange blossom, tonka bean, and vanilla. And this is so pretty. You get the mandarin off the top, but I pick up a lot of the orange blossom and the osmanthus as well. The osmanthus in this is giving it sort of an apricot-y, like a slight underlying apricot-y vibe. And the orange blossom is very much present. Sorry, it's not pregnant, it's present. You definitely get that orange blossom. It's really nice. It's very natural and floral smelling with this slight underlying citrusy feel to it that's also amped up by the mandarin. And like I said, the osmanthus in this adds a little hint of kind of apricot-iness goodness, but not like when you bite into an apricot, just when you smell the outside of it. That's what I'm getting a lot from this one. And it's a really beautiful one and probably one of my favorite vanillas from the pack. The next one is Vanille. And that one smells like, oh my gosh, I just sprayed myself. And this one is interesting. It's grapefruit, honey, vanilla, and frangipani. All these fragrances from the pack, the vanilla pack, are very soft. These aren't going to be projection monsters. They're going to create an aura of fragrance around you. So if that's something you're looking for, then I think the House of Sylvaine Delacourte is definitely going to be up your alley, because these aren't in-your-face fragrances. These are people close to you are going to smell you, and you're going to smell sophisticated, you are going to smell good, you are going to smell beautiful. That's what I get from this line, and it's really quite beautiful. Oh my gosh, this one went everywhere. Vanille was like, this is really nice. You definitely get honey and vanille. You get that frangipani, which is like really delicate in it and very floral. You get that vanilla all throughout the fragrance as well. I don't get a lot of the grapefruit. There's a slight grapefruit opening to it, but it dies down pretty quickly, becoming a very honeyed vanilla and frangipani scent. And that's what I get pretty much throughout that one. It's very quite linear. Once the grapefruit dissipates, It's very honey, vanilla, and frangipani. There's not a lot more to Vanille, aside from it's a really beautiful and sort of like a honeyed floral fragrance. So if that's something that you're interested in, Vanille is really nice. I actually really did enjoy Vanille, but I think Vanilla is probably my favorite from this pack in general. The next one that we're going to talk about is Vangelis. And I'm sorry if I'm rushing through it. They're all pretty, they're not overtly complicated fragrances, so there's not too much I can say about them. They are all really good though. You can smell the quality in these, which I love. Vangelis is a really interesting one. I feel like I said before too, they're all unisex. Vanilla, I feel like would lean a little bit more feminine. Same with Vanille. Vangelis is definitely more unisex, pulling a tad bit masculine, just like the tiniest bit, like almost like not even enough to like say it. But I feel like a man would definitely be comfortable rocking Vangelis. You've got clementine, amber, vanilla, cinnamon, cardamom, cloves. Definitely spicy with those spicy elements to it. I definitely pick up on that vanilla. It's a sort of bitter type of vanilla. The clementine in this isn't too prominent. That was my washer. If you hear this weird beep, it's my washer. So I'm like doing laundry right now and it just went off at like the worst time. But you get that clementine in this, or in the opening, you've got that vanilla, you've got the almond note as well, and these beautiful spices that just amp up the vanilla. It makes it a very sort of spicy, sort of well put together fragrance, and I really do like it. I enjoy its spicy elements. I enjoy that it's very vanilla heavy, and the clementine adds this sort of like citrusy freshness kick to it as well. Vangelis is really beautiful. I feel like a man would be really comfortable wearing Vangelis. Same with Valkyrie. I feel like that one, a man would be really comfortable wearing. Vanille, I feel like pull a little bit more feminine, but definitely unisex. And the last one we're going to talk about is Virgil. Now this one is a very aromatic, herbally vanilla. My fans of aromatic fragrances, Virgil is going to be right up your alley. You've got notes of sage, thyme, geranium, cedar, and vanilla. It's a very interesting take on a vanilla because it's, like I said, very aromatic. It's very herbally. It's quite beautiful. There's this kind of like soury tinge to it that I'm pretty sure is coming from the sage. It's definitely coming from the sage, because I'm a big fan of sage and clary sage, and I pick up on the sage the most in this. The sage is really prominent, and I feel like the sage is the star player in Virgil. In the base, you've got this sort of cedary, woody thing going on that's really nice and just aids in its complexity as well. The geranium is really light. I don't get too much of the geranium, but it's definitely present. The thyme is very light as well. I get a lot of the vanilla. I get the sage the most, and a slight cedar underlying base. It's quite beautiful actually, and I really do enjoy it. I really did enjoy my wear of these. I wore one each day during the week while I was at work and tested them out. All of them lasted, I think, either 7 to 8 hours. I think, which one was it? Vanille was the only one that like died down after like the 5th hour on me. But aside from that, all of the others lasted either 7 to 8 hours. And they didn't project like beasts, but they definitely left an amazing aura all around me. They smelled really good. People definitely could notice them on me as well, but they weren't at all in your face. They weren't aggressive. They aren't like some people would say beast mode fragrances, but they are definitely really good, and the quality is definitely there, and I really do enjoy this house. I will have a link down in my description box where you can try out these fragrances for yourself. If this is something that you're interested in, by going and using my link, I won't earn any money or anything, but I will get like a free little travel size for everyone that buys like a sample pack. But that's kind of cool because once you order from them and you get your order confirmation thing, you will also get a link from the company. So if anyone buys the sample packs using your link, you will receive a free little travel size scent from them as well every time someone uses your link. And not just that, when you buy a sample pack, you also get a discount code and you get money taken off your first purchase. So getting this will allow you to explore the house. And if you are definitely interested in exploring it and buying from it, you will get a coupon code to get money off your purchase. So I think that's really cool from the company. And yeah, next week I'll talk about one of the other packs as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you're hearing clitter clatter all around and the little jingle bell noise, which I'm sure someone's gonna point out at some point in this video, it's my dog. She's behind me now. She just ran upstairs. Till next time, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you next week with another 2 videos. Till then, bye.